Y'all crazy. I'm just telling you, this game comes down to this right here.
I'm not f***ing you. Yeah, we're taking a record.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So other
Yeah,
than
see you in the
that,
courtroom. Congrats, you're going to prison, Floyd.
He makes all the money doing it. And the business model that he put out there, it doesn't necessarily work for everyone. Okay. But it's a business model. These fighters aspire to be great, but they also aspire to make a money.
Leonard Ellerbe allegedly revealed that Floyd Mayweather may face arrest over a $42 million scam. He acknowledged that not all business ventures succeed and admitted things don't always go as planned. Ellerbe suggested Mayweather is driven by profit, seeking income from every platform, despite the potential risks or consequences involved.
And the business model that he put out there, it doesn't necessarily work for everyone. Okay. But it's a business model. These fighters aspire to be great, but they also aspire to make a money.
Approaching 50, Floyd Mayweather still flaunts his wealth across social media. Critics argue that his non-stop display of luxury is pushing him toward financial ruin. Many believe his obsession with showcasing extravagant purchases and achievements is speeding up his downfall, with some even predicting he could eventually go broke despite his riches.
They kind of, think it's a red flag when you're 50 years old. I feel like almost 50 and still gotta flex on social media, but people on social media do what they do best, especially black people try to tear each other down. So people start researching, Angelique started researching, and they found out that Floyd was capping. Now, Floyd is part of like some type of ownership group. They got a part of it, then you got 50, they just passing these kids through. So it's a lot of stuff to worry about, but people online seeing what Floyd did or didn't buy, I just find it weird on his end that you still feel like you gotta announce every move on social media. And that's his biggest reason why he going broke and why he gonna be broke. He want to keep up with the Joneses. At some point, even, Bill Gates really never did that lifestyle with Steve. At some point, they scale it back. They had their fun. They probably bought the dream car, dream house, dream bitch. They had the fun. But they realized, okay, let me scale it back. At some point, you can't live your 40s and 50s like you're 20 and 19. You can't live like that. It's okay. I don't really need a house in Cali or...
Mayweather's $42 million real estate investment hasn't gone as planned. Business Insider revealed he's not the sole owner, contradicting his claims. The original owners remain, exposing cracks in his narrative. With returns falling short, this failed strategy marks a notable misstep in his lavish lifestyle and raises doubts about his business ventures.
Floyd Mayweather, in this article, it states that he's spending $402 million in real estate investment in a 1,000-unit affordable housing portfolio in Upper Manhattan. The portfolio includes over 60 buildings and is one of the city's largest real estate deals of the year.
Wow. Well, Thank you, Floyd Mayweather, for investing into New York real estate.
As a longtime associate, Leonard Ellerbe has closely observed Floyd Mayweather's business approach. Serving as a key figure in Mayweather Promotions, Ellerbe witnessed Floyd's financial dealings firsthand. Tensions rose when Floyd allegedly failed to pay Gervonta "Tank" Davis his full earnings, fueling increasing concerns about Mayweather's financial ethics and overall business integrity.
Floyd that basically gave him $1 million came out to Vegas and they had a whole backstory to that. And I'm pretty sure Leonard was around seeing all that. And what you said doesn't sound far-fetched. And I'm not agreeing with you just to agree with you, but like the champ may be hurt just because like you a human being, you could whoop ass, but you're still a human being, right? You may be hurt that you missed a moment. I've also seen guys where, they moment passed and you try to hold on to things and that becomes an element of it. But then also it's just not a Leonard Ellerbe thing. There's a lot of people who may be in position around Floyd Mayweather, but whatever deal they agreed to at the time didn't allow them to get all the money that they probably could have earned, right? And so he probably sees the infrastructure that Tank doesn't have in the relationship, and he's not saying, hey man, it ain't fuck you, champ.
After observing Floyd Mayweather's behavior over time, Leonard Ellerbe stepped down as CEO of Mayweather Promotions. His departure reflects growing tension within Floyd's inner circle, particularly over business dealings. Reports indicate that improper compensation and lack of respect for close associates were major factors influencing Ellerbe's decision to leave the organization he helped build.
Leonard Ellerbe, but also says that they will now be joining forces with Richard Schaefer. Why do you think Leonard Ellerbe stepped down? Is it really the end for Mayweather Promotions? As many people say, lots of their fighters have now walked away from the promotional company. Chime in, tell me what you think.
Leonard Ellerbe's departure from Mayweather Promotions was not an isolated event. Gervonta Davis also left the organization, raising concerns about Floyd Mayweather's management style. Mayweather downplayed the situation, asserting he had made Davis a millionaire and that the departure was Davis's choice. However, Mayweather's dismissive response only intensified speculation about the underlying reasons for these departures.
Gervonta Davis, but I seen recently that he's actually looking to leave. So how does that relationship work? How does that work as far as, grooming somebody, getting them to a point, and then having some differences?
I've always been a gentleman. I've always been respectful. And there's nothing like taking a kid that come from the same background as you and helping them and put them in a position to become a multi-millionaire. You meet a kid, he come up to you for an autograph. You sign an autograph for him, then I tell him, in a few years when you get older, I'm gonna work with you and I'm gonna make you world champion someday. Years later, I started working with him, helped him, pushed him to be great. And if he feels like, he's grew wings where he can fly and become his own boss, more power to him.
Floyd Mayweather is well known for flaunting his wealth, spending lavishly on luxury cars, designer clothes, and more. His social media is filled with displays of extravagance. However, this constant spending has raised concerns about its long-term sustainability, especially when combined with his controversial business practices and questionable financial decisions that cast doubt on the stability of his empire.
We got options. I got about 100 cars, but right here, we like to call this the Sweet 16. Lambo, Ferrari, Lambo, Maybach, Maybach, whatever you want to call it. Of course, the McLaren, the original McLaren. Bentley, Rolls, the Maybach truck or Maybach truck, whatever you want to call it.
Logan Paul recently threatened to take legal action against Floyd Mayweather over millions in unpaid earnings, promising to see him in court. Paul argued that Mayweather's failure to pay could lead to prison time. The dispute fuels ongoing claims of Floyd's financial irresponsibility and consistent disregard for contractual obligations.
Or is that something that you can't disclose right now?
He has not paid me in full. That is a fact.
No
Short
way.
a few mil, yeah.
Wow. Still a few mil.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Have you been in contact with him?
Nah, we're taking this one to court.
No, are you being serious? Is this like a
Do I look serious, lady?
You do. I'm just making sure. I apologize.
Really?
I'm just.
Nah, I'm f***ing you. I'm not f***ing you. Yeah, we're taking it to court.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So,
Yeah, see you in the courtroom. Congrats, you're going to prison, Floyd.
Floyd Mayweather's legal troubles aren't new. He has a history of run-ins with the law and has even served jail time. Despite his vast wealth, Floyd has frequently spoken about lacking true freedom, revealing the hidden cost of his fame and fortune. His ongoing legal issues suggest a recurring pattern, often tied to financial decisions that raise questions about the stability and ethics behind his public image and business dealings.
Well, things happen. Be free. I'm happy to be back, in my children's life.
Rapper 50 Cent recalled taking over Mayweather Promotions while Floyd was in jail. However, upon Floyd's release, he allegedly ignored 50's contributions and failed to repay the millions invested, putting a strain on their once close relationship.
It goes on where, it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying a new Lamborghini and all these new things, and I'm sitting there going, yo, when you gonna give me the money?
Because you'd already invested.
Right, like when you gonna give me your half of the money back. But I ain't trying to press him because he just got out of jail. Right. So it's like, let him cool his heels before you.
Was that in the millions?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you sitting there big, and I'm like, yo, so when, but see, the fighters are an asset in themselves. They are that talent, regardless. Right. So I'm looking at him going, so there ain't no pressure there, but I'm saying, when is he gonna say he wants to, to give me the other half of it? Why I gotta ask you for it?
Right.
And then when
are we talking over $2 million?
It's about that.
Floyd Mayweather responded to 50 Cent by claiming he never asked him to step in, further emphasizing his disregard for loyalty and business commitments. His history is marked by scandals, particularly financial ones. Allegations include scamming people and failing to pay taxes on his earnings. In another incident, Floyd was reportedly held hostage in Dubai over unpaid jewelry. These controversies have intensified skepticism about his business practices and personal integrity, undermining his reputation despite his massive wealth and public persona.
Turns out that the rumors are true, and Floyd Mayweather has been trapped in Dubai for the last 50 days. Gervonta Davis was the first to claim it. Now multiple insider sources have confirmed that he is in fact trapped in Dubai for a debt that has nothing to do with boxing. After doing a little digging, it seems that someone in his camp, while he was shopping for jewelry in Dubai, stole one of the pieces, got away with it, and then blocked all communication with Mayweather. Since then, Floyd has already paid for the jewelry, but they refuse to let him go until they get their piece back. And allegedly, this guy right here is the thief that started this whole mess.
Public perception of Floyd Mayweather's financial practices remains negative due to his past actions. Despite calling himself a successful businessman, many see him as focused on short-term gains over long-term stability. His financial decisions, especially involving friends, partners, and fans, suggest his wealth is more about spectacle than strategy.
AKA Ferrari F50. So 50's obviously going to take any chance that he can to troll Floyd Mayweather. And I don't know how accurate or true this is. 50 said it was true and then removed it off his Instagram like he sometimes does. He'll chime in on things and then remove it. But luckily for me, I know that he does that, so I screenshot everything that he posts. Just because, he'll remove it and then it's hard to find it. I'm like, damn, it was up there. So just for like podcasts and just research purposes, I always screenshot them, have it on my phone. That way if it's removed, it's like, hey, he did post this. So what am I talking about? Let's go over this. 50 Cent has weighed in on a shocking claim in the ongoing spat between Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Davis, saying he believes a belief that has allowed him to get in some digs of his own.
When asked about Floyd's alleged hostage situation in Dubai, Leonard Ellerbe remained silent. His refusal to comment has sparked speculation about the dynamics within Floyd's inner circle. It's unclear whether Ellerbe's silence signals loyalty or recognition of a deeper truth regarding Floyd's business practices and decisions.
My opinion, Tank is the best fighter in the entire world. And another terrific opportunity on June the 15th to go out there and show you guys why he's the top dog.
Just out of curiosity, bro, you said that Floyd was kidnapped by the Abu Dhabi folks. Any comment on that?
And again, like I was just saying, Tank's that guy. And all the guys out there in the weight class and around the weight class, he's coming to get each and every one of you guys.
Floyd Mayweather didn't just spend recklessly. He's been accused of profiting through questionable promotions and scams. Allegedly, he took money from fans for events or merchandise that never happened. A TikTok expose revealed Mayweather's brand thrived more on hype than substance, with many failed promotions leaving fans disappointed.
Flabbergasted that the highest paid boxer, one of the most famous people on the planet, Floyd Mayweather, has managed to become a repeat offender as a scam artist.
NFT world, guess what?
Guess what?
And of course I'm the money man. But guess what?
Sure are.
We're not done yet.
We aren't?
They told me
there's more scamming to be done.
And it's not over.
Oh my God.
Autograph gloves.
Oh my God. That's incredible. 2,000 people that invest in his NFT project get a chance to win autographed gloves. It's crazy. But you might be asking, did he actually follow through on his promises and deliver these gloves? Of course he did.
Money May, you all know the rest.
Money May, you all know the rest. You just got scammed again.
Floyd Mayweather's business practices go beyond extravagant spending to include promoting dubious cryptocurrency schemes. Despite his wealth, he allegedly took millions endorsing fake crypto projects that eventually collapsed. This pattern highlights his tendency to seize every opportunity, regardless of its legitimacy or potential fallout. While Mayweather's social media portrays him as a financial success, the truth may be far different. Scams, failed investments, and unmet promises have chipped away at the image he's carefully constructed. Beneath his flashy displays of wealth lies a much darker financial reality, suggesting that his empire could be more illusion than substance. A growing trail of questionable decisions is steadily tarnishing his reputation.
At one point, you were getting celebrity endorsements. One was DJ Khaled, hilarious, and Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
And he posted on his Instagram him taking this what do you call it? The Centra card?
Centra card.
The Centra cards. And going and purchasing something with his Bitcoin at a store.
Yeah.
He did that knowing that it didn't work.
Floyd Mayweather doesn't know anything that's going on, really. So like, what?
Well, we all know that.
Yeah.
The guy can't read,
Yeah.
How much did you guys pay him?
Like $1 million.
He took that knowing or not caring if it worked?
It was just knowing, not knowing, right? Like they didn't care. He does a million promotions like that. It's basically, you speak to his manager.
Yeah.
He's like, this is Floyd's price. You send the money over.
Yeah.
The manager makes his little cut from it. And he just says, what do you want me to say? And what do you want me to do?
Okay.
Right. And you just basically give him his script and he just does.
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned for more updates and we'll catch you next time.